What is up, everybody? Turbo vs. TV here today. So it appears Sony is skipping Gamescom as well. So after E3, they're skipping Gamescom too. So that's definitely shocking how Sony is skipping all these big events. People are speculating they might have their own event, but I don't know why they keep skipping all these major gaming events. So this article says it's hardly surprising anymore, but really Sony will seemingly be skipping Gamescom 2021 next month as the organization retains this silent ritual. Let's see. This year Gamescom will be a digital affair, but the original organizer claims that a bunch of parties have signed up, including the likes of Bandai, Namco, Activision, Xbox, Electronic Arts, Sega, and Ubisoft, but just won't have Sony there. Okay. Yeah, so it's gonna be August 25th to the 27th. But yeah, nobody knows why Sony keeps skipping these events. It's just weird now at this point. Then some of the comments. Somebody says, "Come on, Sony, give us a little something." Jeez. Basically, everyone except Sony. It's a bit annoying to be fair, but I'm sure there will still be a PS5 games announced just from third parties. At this point, I'm almost sure they are planning their own event, something in the next 3 months. This could really end up hurting Sony in the long run if they continue to ignore the highly publicized events. Let's hope they have something in store soon. It's never smart to be overconfident. I don't know, but their fan base seems seems to say Sony is doing just fine right now. They keep skipping all these major events, and like even the last event they had, people were highly disappointed at it. So I don't know. The only event is bigger than everyone else's being at Gamescom anyway. Always is when they go along. I hope next year will bring back PlayStation Experience like in the PS4 days. Sony only needs one big event per year. Sony is doing a Nintendo 2020 strategy by not doing anything at all. And before Gamescom is an irrelevant relic, Sony pretty clearly has very little to show off at the moment and doesn't want to highlight that by attending these events. They're barely able to fill time in a short set of play event. Let's hope Sony has some sort of big event in August and not just another 30-minute state of play stream. They will likely do a piece for GQ magazine instead. It's quite clear their priorities lie in my view. In all honesty, I don't think it's the right direction. But if they continue to sell out consoles and sell the same game over at over $70, they won't care. I firmly believe that last year's Future of Gaming was a huge blowout of announcements. They don't want to have anything else for some time. I think they will just do cameos at these events now. They will have something planned, but it won't be for these events anymore by the looks of it. Yeah, so this this is just insane. Like the fan base knows that Sony won't be doing these events, and they like people are angry about this. Like you literally have every other company at these events, but not any Sony. But Sony isn't there. That doesn't make any sense to me. It's like Microsoft can keep cranking out announcements. All the other companies can keep cranking out announcements, but Sony can't. Like definitely looks spooky right there. Looks like they don't really got too much to show, to be honest. That's what it looks like to me. I've accepted that Sony annoys the hell out of me at this point, and they will not do what made me enjoy them in the past. Hopefully, they pull their finger out soon. It breaks my heart to see Norma Reedus crown like that. Okay. Let's see. Sony seems to be too confident with their blockbuster games that they feel one or two of their exclusive games a year will suffice. No doubt that the PS5 will be successful, but I doubt their tactics will be on the same level as the PS4 era. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe PSX is all we need. Is all we can hope for. Assuming they actually plan to do their own event, to be honest, it looks unlikely. It looks unlikely. They haven't been at Gamescom for a while. Also, I don't see Nintendo on the source link. Okay. I don't really care if Sony don't do the big events, but what I do want them to provide is this communications roadmap if they are avoiding the trade shows. Like it or not, they are a business and need to engage with their customers. It's not good for them to stick their fingers in their ears and pretend these events are not happening. When their competitors are marketing themselves to a global audience, Sony should be saying, okay guys, we won't be at Gamescom this year, but I'll look out for our next state of play or showcase in August. It stops the accusations of Sony being aloof, and it gives us something to look forward to and plan for rather than being expected to fit in with Sony's timetable with a couple of days' notice. Very much agreed. And the underwhelming state of play that just happened, this isn't welcoming news at all. I also hope that they have something substantial planned. This is disappointing. Sony has to be careful not to miss out on too much mind share skipping all these events, especially because they are not putting out State of Play often enough. I said this before, but Sony's being uncommunicative and going out of their way to share as little info with us as possible and has become their new MO. So of course they're going to skip events that require them to give us something to be at least mildly excited for. Yeah. I don't know. So you see a lot of people saying this is very disappointing. You see a few people saying Sony can do what they want to do. They are the lead. They are, I guess, the head of the market right now. I don't know. A lot of people just don't like the overconfidence by Sony. It's like there are at least some few big blockbuster exclusives, but other than that, it's like everybody else is outshining you in all these events. Though it's like, and the last event wasn't that great. So this is turning out to be something right here. Let's see. So PlayStation are releasing brand new high quality games on a regular basis, but because they haven't compiled a video for you to watch of games you're upset and refuse to buy a PS5, this is whilst knowing of a few major titles coming out within the next 6 to 12 months, which they already have shown actual gameplay. You'd rather they were in a similar boat to similar companies. Okay, this is too long. I'm about to read all that. Sony doesn't need to join these events. Most people buy a console and spend significant time on third-party games in addition to exclusives. The number of exclusives is more of a fanboy thing, truth be told. PS4 is spoiled with exclusives, and I'm sure PS5 will have much great games eventually. Just like the upcoming Far Cry 6, most gamers also don't really follow these events. They look at the online store or the local retailer, Sony will be fine as they will the other console makers. Sony has taken a bizarre approach of announcing and showing games only when they have actual gameplay to show, and only updating us about said games when there's something new to show or a release date to announce. Such arrogance. Yeah, these guys are writing whole like essays in the comment section. Jeez. The thing is that everyone who has showed up to E3, the thing is everyone who is showing up or showed up at E3, so they will likely have nothing new to announce. If they do, it's not going to be much. Sony will do their own digital event, and when they have stuff to announce, it's rumored one is coming in August. Also, Microsoft will show up at every event, but I bet they don't have anything new to announce. Seems Sony's just going to focus on the state of play from the looks of it. Yeah, so I'm gonna include it right here. A lot of people think Sony is gonna do their own thing because they can do that. They just think that Sony is just that amazing right now. And some people think that Sony is doing too little. They need to show up to every event to show people what they have going forward. So definitely want to see your thoughts about this down below. Which part do you side with? Do you think Sony can just do what they want to do because they're Sony, or do you think Sony should be at all these events? Let me know down below. Leave a like if you like this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and peace.